Hello, welcome to the stream guys. Calabro. Hey Zobina, welcome to the stream guys. वाह भाई मैच में 3226 या ही टीम मिला है बे बाप रे बाप क्या टीम है भाई पहला मैच ही माइनस होगा क्या 'What the fuck' क्या है
There's the whistle. Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width, don't they? And he shoots! And he's done it!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Adams makes the interception. And it's Ronaldinho. Now it's Cantona. Cantona! Rijkaard gets a foot in here. Roberto Baggio.
Such good technique.
Batistuta. And this is Batistuta. He's had a shot! And he hits the net. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed.
And the shots! Johan Cruyff!
You score, I
Individual
score.
masterpiece! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And again they hit the front. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
वाह जॉयस्टिक किधर है आज
Well, this is
हाँ
what we've been waiting for. Otto, bullish header!
what the fuck bro
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Broad smiles all round. It is indeed a fine, fine header.
Well, when you get service like that into the box, you can't go wrong.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
फाउल है वाह
Yeah, he's fouled him there.
इधर से एक गोल मार देगा पूरा स्क्रिप्ट स्टार्ट हो जाएगा
It's
फिर
not a
से
good
देख
idea in affording free kicks
लिख के ले
in
तो
these
इधर
positions.
से एक गोल मार देगा फ्री किक से मेसी आएगा कार्लोस आया
Roberto Carlos! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Cruyff. Aimed beyond the defence. That's good vision. Brilliantly cut out.
बहुत ही नहीं मारा था खड़े वाले
Costa
वाह
Curta
अरे
getting
वाह
this one clear. Knocks it into space. Now the ball in. Cleared away.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Otto, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward.
3 minutes at a time.
Oh, it's Batistuta. He's found a way through.
फाउल
Ronaldinho looking understandably energised after his goal. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Chelsea are involved in a terrific
Guys, now like
contest here.
subscribe
It's been a slugfest and a half.
डन को
Either
किसने
side
वोट दिया बे
holding
इधर
it has been quite a half this.
950 लिखा
Quite a half. More of the
डन
same,
लिख रहा है
please.
भाई
Score at the interval, 2-2.
guys now like subscribe
So once again, we're underway. And here's Batistuta. Can he get it through? It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Goal kick as confirmed by the referee. It's a really well-measured ball. Looking for options for movement. And the shot!
भाई क्या बोलो भाई यार
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game. But that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to... Great chance! Goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
And that was as close to certain as can be.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick.
Header!
भाई क्या स्मार्ट भाई what
And they've got their lead back.
इनसे डिफेंस ही नहीं कर पा रहा है
Was
भाई
wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and read it perfectly.
Madrid go into the lead. Now it's Ronaldinho. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Oh, that was
क्या
one
smart
big
assist
no-no
है
when you've
भाई
got a queue formed in the box.
what
Plays a sharp little ball here. And it's Baggio.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
Otto puts the ball in.
Well played and well cleared.
ये देख
Looking to play him in. He's seen that early.
ये
It's the
वाह
sixth
वाह वाह वाह
sense. Otto. Now the ball's gone
वाह
astray. Otto is looking to influence the game from out wide. Tries to play it through. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly.
होगा नहीं होगा
That's the keeper's ball.
क्या बोलूं और
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
ये देख किधर पास दे रहा है पता नहीं भाई
Rijkaard pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Now it's Batistuta. Now it's Messi. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that
no
really
friendly
well
no
and
bro
stopped.
only on Saturday Juamata
And it's Messi.
अरे
Lovely
किधर
pass,
दे रहा है
but can he
भाई
get there? Caught offside that time.
पहला मैच ही साला माइनस लगेगा
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Threads one in. Batistuta looking to run onto it. He is through here. Delivered across. Beckenbauer is there and he can get that clear. Ronaldinho. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
you from Colombia no bro India I'm
Knew
from
what
India
was coming. That's a yellow card.
Substitution in
Chelsea
progress.
have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution. Mbappe getting the call here in what can be interpreted as a clear show of intent.
There will be
Well,
5
this
minutes
could lead
added
to
time.
the injection of energy that might disrupt the rhythm of their opponents.
Now it's Villa. Oh, that's a key interception. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes.
अरे भाई मेरे पे रन लेना भाई
Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. He's shifting through the gears here. Can he finish? And that is it. The equaliser
easy
just
जीतने
wouldn't
वाला
come.
मैच भाई
It is over. Chelsea illustrating perfect.
तो और स्क्रिप्ट होगा So guys, do be nice, like, subscribe.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And that gets things running. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Kevin De Bruyne. He's just one of the best strikers of the ball you'll ever see, and that applies just as much to his passing game as it does to his shooting prowess. He generally likes to keep things simple, taking as few touches as possible, but making every one of them count. I've got a feeling he's going to be a...
Messi! Good try, very good try, in fact.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
That's an imaginative pass.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Brilliantly cut out.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That could spell trouble. Chelsea have had plenty of possession, but few, if any, genuine chances. Defending of the desperate variety. And it's Batistuta. Messi. That's a sharp pass. Threads one in.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
And it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Driving on and making good progress.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed
Prince,
to
welcome to the
hold up play
stream.
quite
Bro,
as much as he
which
did
camera
then.
angle?
A couple of his teammates were
Right
very
side.
annoyed.
एंगल क्या होता है?
Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. Rafael Leao. He's shifting through the gears here.
What the
Oh,
fuck?
it's taken out. That'll be a foul. And he is going into that little black book. No, he's
Bro,
missed
game
it.
camera.
The
Oh,
moves and
game
moves
camera.
are predictable. He felt compelled to try.
Duel है duel. Duel में तो नहीं था मेरा. Dynamic white था क्या? Hey hey, ये तो है.
Al-Kubasi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Well, there's the clearance. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, no joy this time. Half-time getting close now. Now it's Villa. Now, can they get him away? And the shot, and Batistuta! Oh, glorious! Batty goal!
Duel ही था मेरे पे.
Oh, what a superb finish to this first half from a great player. It's lifted the whole mood of the team and indeed the fans, and it should be enough to ensure they go into the break with a narrow but very welcome advantage.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the
There
break,
will be
then
1
the key
minute
element
added
is
time.
always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Oh.
इस मैच के बाद मेरी टीम को सजेस्ट करो. हाँ नाम बताओ.
Certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
You can tell me
What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
your
I think
name.
it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Chelsea have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter.
Guardiola!
Blue Badger, okay.
Neymar. Looking to play him in. Oh, that is a good ball. Tries a shot.
What a save!
And kept out by the most.
What a save by Donnarumma.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. Oh, what a climb! No, not the best of headers. Costa Curta gathers from the goal kick. Oh, it's Batistuta. De Bruyne. Oh, super ball. Big chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, that was very necessary. Up towards the front line.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed, real chance!
थोड़ा सा बच गया पैरेलल के चला गया बॉल. हाँ.
And in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Things starting to look very comfortable.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Decent chance!
Decent
Thinking
chance.
over it, and the chance to counter has gone.
Rafael Leao cannot be that slow, and it took the sting out of the break, and a big chance wasted.
To replace him is number 23, Elijah Youth.
Now that looks a decent ball. It's run loose here. Oh, he's been caught napping. Chance for a shot! Really well taken goal. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Easy
to
chance
see.
miss
The
किया
run
अपन
was
हाँ ना.
explosive. The finish exquisite.
Barcelona get themselves back into contention.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Messi! And that would have won it.
भाई कार्ल तो
He's
था
really
भाई
trying
पर
to take this upon himself to
इतना
get it won.
कार्ल नहीं हुआ.
Substitution.
लो हो भी गया ओपोनेंट के.
Number 5, Xabi
Barcelona
Alonso.
making another
Coming
change
on the
here.
field
Well, for
is
me, this was the
number
obvious
41,
substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Oh, super find. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's De Bruyne.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Ambitious ball here. Adams makes the interception.
3 मिनट बाकी है. क्लियर मारते जाओ भाई.
No luck with that dink over the top.
There will be 5 minutes.
वाह भाई 5 मिनट टाइम दिया ब्रो. सीरियस.
Tries to pass it through. Now
ये
it's
देख
Neymar.
स्क्रिप्टिंग देख.
He clipped into space.
स्क्रिप्टिंग देख ब्रो.
They've done it!
क्रीप देख डिफेंडर की
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times.
क्रीप देख
And there goes the final whistle. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead.
डिफेंडर Botrix, welcome to the stream, buddy. भाई क्या चेंजेस करना है ब्रो इसमें? ये होल प्लेयर को उठा के कोई इधर बॉक्स टू बॉक्स खिला सकते हो उधर। रोनाल्डोनी को उठा के कोई बॉक्स टू बॉक्स खिला सकते हो उधर। हाँ, तो आपको कोई बॉक्स टू बॉक्स सीएमएफ और डीएमएफ के लिए जाना। भाई इजी मैच 2-0 जीत रहा हूँ, उधर से क्या स्क्रिप्टिंग भाई। हाँ, क्या खेलने का मूड ही चला जाता है भाई ऐसा गेम। भैया इधर भी मिल गया। इधर आते जाते रहे ना तो भाई स्ट्रीम करता हूँ मैं, मतलब इस टाइम पे। भाई डिवीजन पुश करने क्या दे रहा है बुलेटेडर? एक डिवीजन 1 वो लास्ट में हार जीत होती रहती तो ठीक है भाई,
The
ऐसा
noise is
स्क्रिप्टिंग
just
होगा
about
फिर।
reaching a crescendo here as these two sides
बॉडो
get
प्लेयर
ready
इज
to
बैक,
lock
कोनामी
horns.
स्क्रिप्टिंग
This
एट
is
लास्ट
football
मोमेंट
at
आई
its
ऑलवेज
finest.
लॉस्ट। हाँ ना, सेम।
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on.
वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम ऋषभ।
And that gets things running. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, this fella, Reece James, is one of the example of the glut of talent England has at its disposal in this position. He is the complete full-back, wing-back, just as good going forward as backwards. But in his case, I suppose it's all in the genes too, coming from such a strong footballing family.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim.
ये देख, ना तो एक पास ठीक से दे रहा है ना।
To the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then, and
हाई
get
रैंकिंग
others
मैच
into the
मेकिंग
match.
ऑलवेज।
Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And no,
ये
he
देख,
seems
वाओ
realised that.
वाओ वाओ वाओ।
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Oh, that's well spotted.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers.
ब्रो
Don't
तुम्हें
concede the opener.
मिले तो रहे हैं
The
हम
referee has
डिवीजन वाले
resisted the
डिवीजन
temptation to
वाले।
go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
गुड लक मेरे दोस्त।
Out to the left it goes.
अरे
Great vision. It's played through for him. He is through here. Batistuta! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught napping.
ऑफसाइड है।
David
वाओ,
Villa finds himself offside.
हाई रैंकिंग मैच में क्यों?
Now
हाँ
it's
सब छोड़ ही
Rashford.
दे भाई, सब छोड़ ही दे। ये देख
Rashford
डिफेंडिंग
going
क्या है।
full tilt down the left. It's Rashford!
What an
लो
absolute
ग्राफिक्स में
shame.
खेलो
The
फिर देखो
composure and
कमाल।
imagination
लो
to set
ग्राफिक्स में
himself
खेलना
free.
है।
He should be locked up after that.
ये अकाउंट क्या है टीम इसका? ये टीम लेके ऐसा खेल रहा है, वाह भाई।
Substitution.
Manchester United choosing to make the first change.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
अरे
Just
गार्डियोला
15
भाई
minutes till half
छोड़
time.
दिया भाई।
That is ended up in no man's land. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Now can they get it back? Spread out to the left. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. And he's opted for the long pass. Now he's got
ये
space here.
ये
That has not
क्या
gone well.
का मेंटालिटी भाई, कसम से।
Alcantara.
बॉल आया
Now he's off
तो
and
क्लियर
running.
मारो।
Well timed, excellent interception. Tries to pass it through. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the
ये भाई
opposition saw that
शॉट
pass
मारने
coming
पे
a
इसका
mile off.
घंटों लग
Wasn't
जाते
the
हैं
best
भाई।
decision.
Costa Curta. Knocks it into space. David Villa. Messi. He won't be happy with that one.
1 minute added time.
Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And the first 45 minutes are up. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. An engrossing half, but we're still
इस
where we
मैच में भी
started.
तो लिख के ले भाई, लास्ट मिनट गोल
So
खाऊंगा।
we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. So the first half brought no goals.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Now that looks a decent ball. Chelsea can breathe again, just.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
BYTE! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
BYTE clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. Deftly away. Foot in. And now they can spring out of defence. And this is Batistuta. Well, that's a foul and the whistle's gone.
रेड कार्ड दे भाई, रेड कार्ड दे।
And he is going into that little black book. Well, the players are
12 more
flocking
to
round their
950
fallen
भाई, कर
colleague,
दो।
and they look worried. Messi with a real chance here.
This is the sort of thing he craves, a chance to make a telling impact.
Messi! Now, who's going to be first to this?
थोड़ा सा ऊपर से जाना था इससे।
Messi with the short one. Costa Curta. He's looking wide. Ball driven towards the big header. And the header is disappointing in the end.
क्या कर रहा है भाई, इतना चेंज क्या है
So many runners into the box makes life so much harder for that defense.
पता नहीं क्या चेंजेस कर रहा है। You guys do me now, like, subscribe. 12 more to go. कुछ तो स्मार्ट असिस्ट वगैरह ऑन किया है भाई, कुछ तो ऑन किया है पॉज करके।
Manchester United are making a change now.
वाह भाई, एक एरियल बॉल जीत नहीं पा
And
रहा
it's
है।
Van Dijk. And the pass is intercepted. James is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Now it's Bale. Adams with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick.
लास्ट में एक गोल खाऊंगा, क्यों ऐसा लग रहा है पता नहीं, पर खाऊंगा जरूर एक गोल। ये देख
Pass somewhat off target.
स्क्रिप्टिंग और व्हाट।
Bale. Real chance! Oh, it rattles the bar.
क्या बोला मैंने?
It's a good foot in there. And he's managed to get free. Rijkaard demonstrating his defensive quality there. And he opts to go forward. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Looking for the run. And he was quick to react.
माइनस से तो ड्रॉ होना अच्छा है भाई, -30 से तो -5 अच्छा ही होगा।
Well, we expected better, and so did he. Can he get it through? David Villa in acres of space out wide.
प्रॉपर स्मार्ट असिस्ट प्लेयर, प्रॉपर।
Intensity here. Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Little doubt, that is a foul.
या तो एक्यूरेट लॉन्ग बॉल।
Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
मैनेजर केयर्स। टागलांस। वाओ, एम्बापे।
Substitution on the field. Number 9. David
Final
Villa.
checks on the touchline.
Coming on
A
to
change
replace him
about
is
to occur.
number
So,
6.
time for a potential
Neymar.
game changer.
Well, this could lead to the injection of...
He's gone for goal! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
এই কয়েকটা আছে তোর কাছে? হ্যাঁ, অনেক পুরনো, অনেক পুরনো। তখন 25,000 জিপি দিয়ে প্যাক খোলা যেত।
There will be 4 extra minutes. And here's Bale.
খাবো, এবারে গোলটা খাবো দেখ।
They're back in possession and ready to go again. And that is that. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through.
माइनस होते होते কত माइनस হবে এখন দেখতে থাকি। 999 हो चुका है भाई। तीनों मैच खेला, एक हार गया 4-3, एक दो ड्रॉ हुआ। बातें कर लेके कोई वो नहीं हो रहा है तो हाँ ये नहीं Fernando Torres ला 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 ला। ये देख गेम ही बोल रहा है स्मार्ट असिस्ट ऑन द ऑप्शन प्रोवाइड ऑटोमेटेड हेल्प विद द control. For example, it will select the power of thought direction dribble into the switcher. This allows you to enjoy matches without complicated input. रिपीट मैच मेकिंग हो रहा है मतलब सेम प्लेयर हो रहा है क्या? नहीं 4-3-4-2-3 খেলবো যদি ওই রোনাল্ডিনোটা পেয়ে 4-3-3 নেই একটাতেও করা 4-2-1-3 এটা কোন ফরমেশন এটা ক্রসিং এজ এই যখন হচ্ছে না এটাই খেলে দেখি 1 CDM 1 MF 1 CF 1 SS 2 CF trying next match wow okay no problem bro क्या टीम मिल रहा है देखते 3-2-2-8 3-2-2-9 वाह भाई मालदेनी थुराम बुफोन का नाम क्या है पता नहीं भूल गया बस्तोनी बारिश बस्तोनी बोल रहा हूँ It's over. Highest goal scoring मैच होगा टोटल पहले वाला की तरह
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. The action has already started. Well, it seems fair to say, Jim, that Diego Forlan is the outstanding player in this lineup.
Yeah, and I think it's incredible how his career has turned out after a difficult start. He's made himself into a great all-round
cross
player
spamming
with
करना
vision
था
and creativity in addition to his finishing now.
And a reputation for being lethal, clinical, vital in front of goal is by now very, very richly deserved.
Really effective.
And here's Elise. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. Costa Curta. Batistuta, he is onto this.
भाई डायरेक्ट गोल पे जा रहा था
That's gone behind for a goal kick. And claimed it back swiftly. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Jordan Henderson. Oh, there's a probing ball. And he plays one through. Oh, goes for a shot!
wow
Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
I think the manager's reactions here sum it up perfectly. He fully expected that to go in.
And back to the keeper they go. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. And he's had it nicked away. Has a look and plays it forward. Iniesta. Well, played right into his path. Now it's Cruyff. Not much subtlety about
Foul
that
है ये.
challenge.
ये फाउल है. वाओ. फाउल है. Okay.
And Cech pulls off a sensational save.
Guys, okay, now like, subscribe.
Groningen with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And that's asking too much of anyone and everyone.
Cancel नहीं होता है
No
क्या?
messing about, just bludgeoned away. Milan still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. He's big chance. Groningen have their second corner now. And now they can spring out of defence. Thuram promptly onto that, and that is that. And it's Forlan. Now it's Cantona.
अरे भाई.
And here's Forlan. Shapes to shoot! Goal! Groningen! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Decent chance!
Wow.
And it's hit the woodwork and out!
Milan certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Thuram makes the interception. And the pass is intercepted. Nicely weighted ball. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And it's Cantona!
पोस्ट पे लगा भाई.
And the half-time whistle goes.
इसके लिए जाओगे फ्री एपिक में. देखने दो भाई, 3 से तो ज्यादा ही होगा.
They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
पूरा आने दो सब.
Things are not good, Peter. It's
अगर सिलेक्शन दिया लक के बेस पे होगा तो भाई कुछ
playing
नहीं
within
मिलेगा.
themselves. Too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Milan can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Neither of these
भाई
two want to come
डबल
on second
टच
best.
ये सब तो
Forlan. Mbappe. The message is clear, none shall pass. Olise, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear, that's how it looks here. A heavy challenge. It's loose here, and they'll want to reclaim it. Now this could be a chance. Mbappe.
what the fuck bro. हर
And that interception was
ये
most
देख.
necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And
What?
Oh, fantastic! A
भाई सारे के सारे अब तो
bonus
स्मार्ट असिस्ट यूजर ही निकल रहे थे.
A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. You just know there is no stopping that.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Olise will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
ये देख स्टिक पास नहीं एक्यूरेट दे पा रहा है ये प्लेयर भाई
Oh, it's a promising build
कसम
up
से
this. Plenty of really nice passing. That's a little off target. Closing in on the last quarter
ये
of an
देख
hour. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the
फाउल है
referee has let it
पेनल्टी
go.
पेनल्टी दे पेनल्टी
Oh, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. Milan present their opponents with the
मैं
best
जीरट के लिए
possible
जाऊंगा
chance
जीरट
here. So this to extend their lead.
क्या बोलूं भाई अब तो माइनस खाते खाते 1200 पे ही आ जाएगा
Not much more than a formality.
Yeah, the keeper was trying to make him think
इतना
that he was going to
स्क्रिप्टिंग और
dive
स्मार्ट
one way
असिस्ट
here.
होगा तो क्या
Could have just held a little longer.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
फेयर बाल ये देख
And he
हालात
flips
देख
it clear. Gives it back. So Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to...
Is it in? Yes, it's an own goal.
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Oh no, it's an own goal.
No, I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Oh, it's gone in.
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be...
नया डिवीजन हो गया सेवा गॉडल सम वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम भाई ये आपका भाई स्मार्ट असिस्ट और ये शॉट और नाम ही देखना भाई इतना माइनस मेरा डिवीजन हो गया कल सेवा सुअर फास्टर एंड हाँ देखा ना ये मैं मैसेज guys जो भी ना लाइक सब्सक्राइब 12 more to go
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So that's got things underway. One of the most eagerly awaited games in football. It never lets it. That's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Unstoppable motion. पेड अकाउंट के लिए भाई ये गेम ठीक है भाई, ये फ्री टू प्ले अकाउंट के लिए करते ही नहीं है।
And he's in on goal. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Cruyff! They've scored! And that is fabulous.
के साथ
A
खिलाऊंगी
true beauty of a
तो
goal.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Arsenal finding themselves unexpectedly behind. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him.
कुछ ना कुछ तो होगा ही भाई, कुछ ना कुछ तो होगा। एक गोल कैसे मार दिया मैं? ये तो स्क्रिप्ट में था ही नहीं।
He went for the corner.
It was a sterling effort, and at least he kept it on target. And it was worth a go.
Little doubt, that is a foul.
रेड कार्ड देना चाहिए भाई।
Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here. Costa Curta. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Rijkaard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Chelsea have it back and can go again. And now the breakaway. Now it's Messi. Now it's Batistuta. Opts for safety. Costa Curta. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
ये बहुत बेकार कर रहा है डिफेंस। इंस्टा के लिए जाओ या नहीं जा सकते हो। ये
Throw in.
डिस्ट्रॉयर है। इंस्टा भी डिस्ट्रॉयर ही है।
Costa Curta.
ये देख वाह।
And that's another throw. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. And it's Rijkaard. Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. That has not gone well.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Strong running down that left flank. Hernus will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. No, he's not played the
तुम
ball,
भी
that's a
इसे
foul.
ऑन कर लो ओपोनेंट के जैसे। भाई ये स्मार्ट असिस्ट की वजह से गेम से भाई उठ जा रहा है दिल। मन ही नहीं करता भाई अब क्या
De Bruyne. Strong challenge, that could leave a mark. Rijkaard. Chelsea are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable.
ये देख पास दे रहा हूँ फिर भी साला ये रिसीव ही नहीं कर पा रहा।
Into the
हालात
final 5
देखते
minutes
हैं।
of the first half. Cleared without hesitation. And it's De Bruyne. Batistuta receives it in a good position here.
Well, that was well positioned and well pitched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
it's ended up in no man's land. Ambitious ball here. Belletti. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive. Everything you'd expect from Derby Day. Chelsea, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Shot at goal! And the whistle's gone.
Shoot at goal. Guys, do be now like, subscribe.
Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. Now it's De Bruyne.
क्या बोला मैंने कुछ ना कुछ होगा ये स्क्रिप्टिंग वगैरह.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And that's gone loose.
Such good technique.
And Messi! Off the post. Oh, that's another chance. No mistake. Into the lead once more. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Adams. Rijkaard. And that is a little undercooked. And he's picked out the run. That is...
And
that would have won it.
Well, for me, he seems to be playing with a lot more zest now. He does look the most likely to grab that second goal cushion.
And here's Cruyff. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
He's gone for goal!
साला सब एक डिफेंडर उसको रोक नहीं पा रहा है भाई बता.
The lead may be fragile, but the keeper was focused and strong.
नाम का प्लेयर है भाई सब.
Arsenal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. Zanetti gets it away. Zanetti, it's loose now and they want to get it back. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think.
Arsenal really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Chelsea ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. And it's played forward. They're back in possession and ready to go again.
Finally a
And that
queen,
will be
bro.
it. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad.
Oh. Bro, will you make it to Division 1? Yeah, bro. NGC, welcome to the stream. बाप रे क्या है स्क्वाड में. दस लाख में रहना है बस.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's down to business here. Now then, Jim, what can you tell us about the extraordinary Luis Figo?
Well, he's one of...
There's the shot!
लाइफ का क्या स्किल है ब्रो वो.
An extraordinary start! Breakthrough in next to no time!
What was that
Talking about
skill?
stepping things up from the off.
And what was the
That's how you
pass?
start a football match.
He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. So, a breakthrough already. Zanetti hurtling down that right flank. Oh, there's a probing ball. Zanetti made a surge from fullback, as it turned out unsuccessfully. So just the one early goal to report so far, and the score is 1-0. McAllister, nicely intercepted. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, shooting chance! It's run loose, who's going to get there? A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Chelsea are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Robertson is one whose deliveries we all know about.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the
Hi
right players for
hi.
that. And here's Mbappe. And it's Park Ji-sung. Batistuta.
This is the
Arey
time
run
you
le.
need that pace.
And the pass is intercepted. Zanetti. Howson. That's Park Ji-sung. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Succumbs to the pressure. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Alcantara. Costa Curta. Adams. Guardiola. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Quality ball. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. McAllister. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Looking for the run. That's been slipped through. Batistuta! And how good was that? About as smooth as it gets. And there we have it, the two.
I think it's good.
Final action of the first half. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it
Okay, so we now like,
don't fix it,
subscribe.
So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Chelsea in control at half-time, 2-0. So we're just settling back into this second half. Now it's
Correct
Villa.
twice. Run.
Good read, needed to be. Rijkaard. Looking for options for movement. And that's aimed into the middle. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. David Villa. And here's Rijkaard. Figo. Figo delivers. That's the throw. Shot could be on. He's had a shot!
Let's get a shot.
And it's McAllister. Chelsea in a very solid position, 2 to the good. He is through here. Great chance! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are pulling clear here. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Chelsea find a position of real strength now. He's in plenty of space here. Batistuta has it in a wide position. He's got away.
हाँ डबल टच ही नहीं कर रहा है भाई इसके पास तो डबल टच है रे
So Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants
यार
them
टान
to
वगैरह ले
press
रहा है मेरे
as
को
high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Cruyff. Park Ji-sung.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Alcantara. Zanetti. Rijkaard. And it's Messi. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. Zanetti looking to provide the solidity his team so need. Just 5 minutes left. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Pass somewhat off target. And it's Messi. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Khan gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Well, he was clearly disappointed.
Clearly disappointed.
This is a side which is purring, picture perfect, a win they will relish, having pulverised what was...
guys जो भी ना लाइक सब्सक्राइब चैट में देखो हाय हेलो ब्रो क्या कर रहे हो if you want to care I play on games डेम्बेले बाप रे बाप नया नया वो है जनेटी हैवियर जनेटी यार
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And that gets things running. Jim, how are you reading the formation?
Yeah, and the two wide players up front can make the system pretty much succeed or fail. They'll be quite flexible in their creative movement. They like to drift in. At times they'll mix their game up and keep their width. And of course they're also expected to track any runs from opposition fullbacks. So they've got quite hard-working jobs. But if they can gain a one-on-one advantage, they can dictate.
Zanetti did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Oh, easy pickings there.
offside
Threads one in. David Villa is flagged offside.
yeah
Well, Jim, Tony Adams, of course, is the absolute colossus in defence, isn't he?
Absolutely, and we all know about his defensive prowess and his leadership, but I think a lot of people overlook his versatility and his adaptability.
What do you mean by that?
Well, it's the way he's developed a more expansive front-footed game over the years. That's highly impressive. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Check claims comfortably. Chelsea are looking to go forward now. Now, can they get him away? Costa Curta. Oh, can he get onto this? Oh, it's Batistuta. Looking to play him in.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal. Batistuta really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
oh
Shooting chance!
what a true pass what a
One sweeping move executed
Touch.
with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Bro, maximum dash. Huh? Oziva Tathirth. Welcome to the stream. I don't understand, bro. Bro, maximum dash. Last word, I don't understand.
Substitution for Milan, number 24.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Well, that is the number we all wanted to see. What a sight this is.
Well, I find it a little surprising he was on the bench to start with, Peter, but listen, I'm still excited to see him.
Takes a shot! He has done it! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, and the analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Goes for a shot! It's in! And they're back in front! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Chelsea get themselves into the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the number
Corner?
one contender,
Yep.
and he's done it again.
Oh, भाई बाहर.
And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Schneider aims beyond the defence.
At a time.
ये भी गोल होता अगर टाइम रहता तो.
So engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals.
Bro, 11 more to
Get another now
950.
and
Let's go.
establish that
Come on.
two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Chelsea head into the half-time break with a narrow advantage. It is 2-1. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. And he was quick to react.
Javier Amaral.
That's a sharp pass. Oh, important interception. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Well, there is a look that says it all. Ibrahimovic!
अगर उधर से गोल मार देता ना भाई.
He has leathered that.
वो भी no look.
And he made it look like a doddle the way he generated that power.
Can he get it through? Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that.
It's Ibrahimovic! He's got a goal!
Defenders सब सो रहा है भाई.
Just will not lie down!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Milan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Zanetti. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rijkaard does well to get it back. Well, that's beautifully weighted.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And that is out of play. Now he's got space here. Great vision.
Milan really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Oh, played right into his path.
Great panic.
Good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
-5 होगा.
Gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Shoots! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Batistuta really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Yeah, and the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
And he's there to clear it.
2 added minutes
And
has
now
been
they can
indicated.
spring out of defence. Now that looks a decent ball. And we're done. A draw, and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts, highly entertaining until...
टीम मिला है देख भाई 3-4 बार डिवीजन 1 गया भाई साहब कितने बार गया है 30 बार guys, do now like, subscribe. 11 more to go.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
I'd say Petr Cech. I'm trying to come up with a flaw in his game, and I can't. Dependable and strong in every aspect of the goalkeeper's job, and he breeds confidence for his defence.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Alonso. Musiala going face-to-face with his great rival. Now it's Cruyff. Baresi demonstrating his defensive quality there. And it's Musiala. And here's Wirtz. Wirtz.
फाउल हमारा ही फाउल है हाँ नाइस वो तो फाउल नहीं था वो तो एकदम परफेक्ट टैकल था
What a start, free kick in a dangerous
और डायरेक्ट येलो कार्ड
and so we have the first set piece of the game. He went for the corner. Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Baresi for Musiala. Musiala will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
वाह 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 वाह
Chelsea so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Alonso. Batistuta, forever the opportunist. A sniff, that's all he needs. No way through. Alonso. Good, strong midfield running here. Zanetti defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man.
अरे भाई जॉयस्टिक किधर है देख किधर रहा है पास
Pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Myth Saif, welcome to the stream, buddy.
Done it! One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Now, who's going to be first to this? Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. The ball has bounced loose now. Chelsea looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. Filippo Inzaghi. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle.
मेरा अकाउंट चेक करो you will love to play my
like a
formation
final warning. Still no card.
एक बार देखा था आपके फॉर्मेशन ब्रो
Half time nearly with us. They will be desperate.
फॉर्मेशन एक बार अकाउंट देखा था आपका
And this an opportunity to pull
होपफुली
level.
देखा था मैं
Pulls off a sensational save. Guardiola gets rid without sophistication. And it's Musiala.
फाउल है वाह
That's surely a
नाइस
foul
नाइस
kick. Now it's Musiala.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Rijkaard. He's going to be disappointed with that. And we
वो
hit
दूसरा कोई
half-time.
फॉर्मेशन था एक्सपेरिमेंट
Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for
देखते
grabs. Some first half thoughts?
Well, I think it's a
And
case
now,
of so
please
far,
turn
so
towards
good.
the screen
The
for
boss
a
has
special
clearly done his
presentation
homework, and I don't
featuring
think
our guest
he needs to
performance
change
today.
much during the
Substitution
break.
for Barcelona.
Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Coming on the field is
Chelsea, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Guardiola. Crunching tackle. And It's a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Costa Curta. Chelsea are still that goal to the good. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Batistuta. And he's there to belt it away. Out for a throw. Messi. Xavi Alonso.
वाह रे
Pressure
वाह
so far, Jim?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. The less said about that pass, the better. And the pass is intercepted. Musiala. Oh, that is a nice touch. Rijkaard gets good distance on it. That has been cut short. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. And he's gone looking for safety. Adams cuts it out. Rijkaard. And it's Stojkovic. Nice bit of trickery.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
तीर पर
This
सिर
usually is
हाराम
the
बॉल
time
होगा
teams go into conservation mode.
And he plays one through. And he gets rid in a hurry. Oh, it's Batistuta. And here's Inzaghi. Nicely weighted ball. And time is up. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Messi taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly
And a quick
so.
announcement today that memorabilia.
वाह देखना था वो फॉर्मेशन शिट वेट अ सेकेंड फॉर्मेशन देखना है ब्रो कैंसिल कर दिया F underscore says YTT 34,000 रैंक ये क्या है 4213 बताओ बताओ इंडिविजुअल बताओ क्या है इंडिविजुअल Aim of attacking defensive to anchorman, counter target to both save. Alright. भाई नाइट बोर्ड ने क्या मैसेज दिया था फ्रेंडली के ओ बांग्लादेश फ्रेंडली ना मंडी ये साला नाइट बोर्ड क्या भाई आई कुड डू दिस ऑल डे स्टॉप 5 सेकंड के लिए दिया फ्रेंडली शुद्ध शनिवार
Well, football is of course ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly
ये
matters.
नाइट बोर्ड का ठीक करना है क्या स्टॉप स्पैमिंग सिंबल ये
Colours vivid and
लैंग्वेज को
vibrant,
सिंबल
songs
दिखता है
loud
भाई
and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. The action has already started. This is the lineup we've been given. How do you read it, Jim?
Well, the modern version of that is a lot more fluid and flexible than in bygone times. There's a much greater understanding of the need for players to cover forward running, and it enables risk-taking while the gaps are filled. I'm very much a fan of it.
It's Fulham! Fulham! That is a beauty!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
या
That
एक स्मार्ट
was
असिस्ट आया
easy, almost too easy.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. David Villa receives it in a good position here. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And that has been cleared. Looking for a runner. Oh, he's just misjudged that one.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And the pass is intercepted. He's a sharp little ball here.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
फाउल ना वाह 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 वाह
The referee has let it go. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Oh, he's done very well to take that back.
Look, they're
No
prepared to
foul,
be
bro.
quite
What the
physical to
fuck?
contain any danger that might come their way.
Romero attempts a clearance. Kukçu is always scanning the pitch for targets. That's a foul. Free
भाई
kick's
वो
been given.
फाउल नहीं था भाई, क्या
And he's going to have his name taken.
एसेस पे ऐसे प्लेयर रखना जो ड्रिबल और
Moves
पासिंग
and
कर
runs
सके.
are predictable. He felt compelled to try.
This is Batistuta. Messi. Adams. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Looking for options for movement.
फुल स्मार्ट असिस्ट प्लेयर है ये.
He's offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Batistuta, someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate finisher. Well, that is one way to stop him. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Now it's Forlan.
Such good technique.
Goes for goal! Oh, he has leathered that.
Well, it was a
क्या
confident
स्मार्ट
attempt, but
असिस्ट
he made
प्लेयर
it
है
look like
भाई,
a doddle
पता
the way
नहीं.
he generated that power.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Zanetti does really well there. He is strong. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, for me, Peter, things never really got going, but at least this will be a good time
ये
to
अकाउंट लेके वो ऐसा
reflect
खेल रहा है
and
भाई.
regroup. I can see a few
तो
changes
मेरा
coming,
ये सब
because
भाई
whatever they've been
शो
doing,
टाइम,
it just
ये
hasn't
कार्ड भाई कोई काम का ही है नहीं. अच्छा है बे मैकेनिक्स गेम का.
Here's the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. And
He's
ये
got a shot!
what?
And
What
it's
the
hit
fuck,
woodwork
bro?
and out. And that is a little undercooked. Now it's Batistuta. Skillfully cut out.
भाई पोस्ट
He
पे
is
लग रहा है
solid
भाई,
and
कितना
he's on the
स्क्रिप्ट
ball.
होगा भाई.
And he's there to
ये तो
belt
एक
it
तो
away.
स्मार्ट एसिस, उसके ऊपर ये
Tries to play it
स्क्रिप्ट.
through. And he was quick to react. Guardiola. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Argentina appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for
क्या
the
बोलूं भाई यार.
counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And he's there to make the challenge.
एक तो ये बहन का लड़ा एक बार
Sharp
टैकल मारते
pass.
उठने के इतना टाइम लगाता है भाई.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Rijkaard pulls off an exemplary piece
Bata.
of defending.
और कितना स्क्रिप्ट होगा.
Here's Forlan, and he's away. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Romero gets over and intercepts. Goal! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Chelsea grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And he's heaved it away. Argentina can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his
ये देख,
tracks.
वाह, सामने मैं हूँ. हेड लग रहा है किसका? ओपोनेंट का.
Batistuta.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be
Ah,
honest, that's how it should be.
No, that was never going to make it. And he's intervened well there. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Substitution for Argentina. Number 10, Messi. Number 19,
Kukçu,
McAllister.
Neymar,
Coming on the field, number 21, Danny Olmo.
Messi,
Number 20,
Guardiola.
Manuel Petit.
Oh, this looks sharp. That has not gone well.
They're avoiding the
क्या
blatantly obvious by not
प्लेयर है
getting the
भाई
ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
ये देख
Time added on will be 2 minutes. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy.
किसको पास दे रहा हूँ वो साला उधर किधर जा रहा है पता नहीं
Brings it to a close. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each
Add
other.
substitute
But it
Orijit
wasn't
welcome to the
be,
stream Orijit
and they're all square.
ये वाला था ना क्या फॉर्मेशन दिया था वो वेट व्हाई सो मच थ्रू पासिंग पास करके पास हाँ हाँ क्या चेंजेस करना है ईएमएफ पे राहुल खिलाओ मैथ्यूज की जगह ओपी प्लेयर है राहुल राहुल तो होल प्लेयर है ओ भाई 940 10 more to go 950 let's go सही है ना ये सब तो सही है फॉर्मेशन सही है देख लो एक बार होल और भी अच्छा होगा एमएफ पे अटैकिंग दे देना ओह शिट होल इंडिविजुअल में क्या क्या बोला था? इंडिविजुअल खेल के देखना है। अटैकिंग में अटैकिंग है, अटैकिंग डिफेंसिव टू एंकर मैन है। अच्छा, डिफेंसिव एंकरमैन को देना है। काउंटर टारगेट दोनों सीएफ। हाँ वो तो कर लूंगा मैं। तो इसके लिए मेरे को लेफ्ट राइट करवाना है। डिफेंसिव, हाँ अब सही है। डिफेंसिव टू एंकरमैन, अटैकिंग टू एएमएफ, काउंटर टारगेट टू बोथ सीएफ। ऑल राइट। तो भाई थोड़ा पानी लेके आता हूँ, मैच स्टार्ट होने लगा। लेफ्ट साइड से ज़्यादा अटैक करना है। लेफ्ट साइड से अटैक करूंगा तो कोस्टा कुर्सा से अटैक करूंगा। वाह, बाप रे बाप, ये क्या है?
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Milan
The
against
San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. So we're up and running. Well, there is no question that Eden Hazard on his day is one of the world's best, Jim. So how do you interpret the role he's been given here?
Well, we all know he's at his best when he's coming in from that left side, whether it's to drag people away in ice.
And Messi!
Messi really had a clever trick to shake off his opponent then, but he's left shaking his own head in disappointment.
That is a great pick out. Can he finish?
Offside.
Batistuta! Glorious!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again. Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Milan are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Tries to play it through. Great ball in. Batistuta! Oh, it's a stunning goal! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an
वाह,
example of
कितना टाइम
counter-attacking at
लगाएगा
its
भाई ये?
finest. Real cut and thrust.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn this.
And
एक
Messi!
पास देने में कितना टाइम लगा रहा है देख भाई.
And again they hit the front. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
भाई ये नेटवर्क भाई पूरा का पूरा दिमाग खराब कर देता है. साला कितना सही है. अब क्या बोलूं, साला किस्मत ही रकम छंद पड़ा है भाई. इतना भी करो भाई कुछ नहीं होता. तो व्यूज का माँ बहन एक करके रखा है वो. You have welcome to the stream buddy. अरे भाई इजी मैच, जीतने वाला मैच साला नेटवर्क की वजह से हार गए. बोलबो আর बोल के 1300 से तो नीचे हो ही गया. এত নেট প্রবলেম মেবি কোনো গেমে হয় না. नेट चला गया था ब्रो. गेम का प्रॉब्लम तो नहीं है पर गेम का तो है देख. इंटरनेट वाज गॉन. भाई हो गया इस गेम देगा. अगर मैं कल से बीजीएमआई स्टार्ट करूँ कौन कौन देखेगा बताओ जरा चैट में। ये छोड़ दूंगा भाई ये फुटबॉल वगैरह, कुछ सर्वर का तो कुछ नहीं होगा, गेम प्ले तो
Well, what a sight
बोलो
this
ही
is.
मत,
The colour, the
स्मार्ट
choreography,
असिस्ट
the
हटाएगा नहीं।
camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make
सिर्फ
this a
डिवीजन खेलो,
monumental
पैक
occasion.
ओपनिंग करो और कोनामी को पैसे देते जाओ बस,
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud
और
and
कुछ
proud.
नहीं है गेम
The
में
tone for
भाई।
this game is well and truly set. So that's got things underway.
Well, as box office names go, Peter, David Beckham is
ये
right
वाह
up there.
वाह वाह वाह,
Yeah, he gets the turnstiles clicking, that's for sure, but footballing qualities?
Well, I think any defence is going to be nervous.
समझ गया ये
because
मैच
of
भी
the sheer
हारूंगा भाई,
quality
वो
he
गोलकीपर
can
की
produce.
हरकतों से ही देख
Especially over a dead
समझ
ball.
पा रहा हूँ।
Yeah, not just that, I think in open play he can deliver for fun too.
गोलकीपर की
He's
हरकतों
been
से ही समझ
bundled
पा
over,
रहा हूँ।
that is a foul. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Adams. And it's Guardiola. And that's really well manoeuvred. Beckham. And Fermin. Pass somewhat off target. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Nicely aimed pass.
आप पास दे रहे हो।
Cannavaro kept his eye on it, and he's there. Nicely weighted ball. And this is Cruyff. Stood up well to him there. Chelsea so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Takes a shot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And the finish!
बोला ना कुछ ना कुछ तो ये मैच हारूंगा, मैं बोल के
What
रखा
a
हूँ।
delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
Madrid have taken the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
नो फाउल।
Getting on for a third of the way through the game.
सेम अगर मैं करता
He's in a great
फाउल,
position
ऊपर से
here.
रेड येलो कार्ड।
Costa Corta. Rijkaard. Guardiola. Tries to play it through. Rijkaard. Messi. Beckham.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that.
अरे भाई फर्स्ट टाइम पास देना भाई तेरे
Beckham. That has been cut short. Played into
एक्स्ट्रा
space.
टच लेके रहेंगे भाई।
Cruyff. Now this could be a
देख
chance. Rijkaard.
फर्स्ट टाइम पास फर्स्ट टाइम
Beckham.
शॉट सब है इन लोगों के पास.
Now it's Batistuta. Now it's Villa. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Cannavaro gets his final warning.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Messi! Oh, how good is he? He's got himself an absolute peach.
मास्टर ऑफ फ्री किक.
They have done it. They have their equaliser.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Well, that was wonderful in every regard. Vision, concept, and considerable accuracy.
Well, he made it look effortless, clear.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time.
A quick reminder today that
Would you review the first half?
Well, both sides would have expected a fought match, and that's pretty much what so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
इतना भाई आगे चला गया.
He's managed to get himself offside. De Gea comes out and deals with it. He won't be happy with that one. Tonali. Madrid finding their passes. And here's a player who has defined a generation. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. That's a lovely, neat pass.
क्या बोलूं और क्या बोलूं.
Gets rid without sophistication. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
इजी चांस साला शॉट मारने में 10 घंटे समय लगा रहा है.
And he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
हाँ भाई कंट्रोल ही नहीं हो रहा है भाई.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Best. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Good ball, good take. Chance!
क्या बोलूं भाई. हट.
Goal!
इजी चांस साला मिस कर रहा है. टाइम लगा रहा है शॉट मारने में.
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
ये भी माइनस होगा.
Substitution on the field. Number 11. Mbappe.
We have got changes here
Number
from both sides, in
18,
fact. Two fresh faces and both
Coming
in
on
the
the
front
field.
line.
It's a bold move. The manager's made his intentions pretty clear. He's going for this.
So we have a breakthrough.
Substitutions taking
Now
place.
how will things develop from here? And he can clear it away. Chelsea perhaps contemplating their next change here.
वाह भाई.
Messi with
Nice.
a definite fell there.
नाइस क्रीप, नाइस स्मार्ट असिस्ट. तो सब कुछ बहुत बढ़िया गेम है ये.
Oh, quick thinking by the keeper, he did well. Now that's well seen too.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
इसको पास दिया भाई
Pass has
जो
been
ये
well intercepted.
ये देख
He steps in, and that's the end of that. And this is Owen. An uncompromising
बाप
challenge.
रे बाप साला
And here's Inzaghi. And he
Foul.
has been fouled there. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Mateus ready to try one. And this the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between them. Mateus! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management.
Tries from a long way out.
Has been indicated.
भाई
And that will be it. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided by just the odd...
गेम फिर से खेलना पड़ेगा तीन जगह पे आगे भाई 1200 पे।
This is a simulation game set in a virtual world and does not represent real life. Please play in moderation, take frequent breaks, and play responsibly.
It is showtime!
साथ में खेलो। भाई 4 नंबर कहाँ जा रहा है? अपार्टमेंट क्यों जा रहा है? रश करके खेलेगा क्या?
यार
सेफ
भाई
खेल रहे हैं हम लोग
तेवर नहीं चलेंगे तेवर नहीं
साथ।
किसने बोला भाई
किसी बता रहा
अपार्टमेंट
हूँ
जाओ? किसने बोला
पहले
अपार्टमेंट
देख
जाओ?
लेते हैं, इधर नहीं जाएंगे, थोड़ा सा इस तरफ
अरे
चलो। यस मैं कहता है।
Excellent work! Excellent work!
वाओ
Marked a location.
ধন্যবাদ ভাই।
Excellent work!
बोलेगा भाई बोलेगा।
Excellent work!
नहीं नहीं क्लास होगा। क्लास के माइंडसेट में आया हूँ।
Excellent work! Awesome!
आज से रैंक पुल स्टार्ट हुआ है.
Excellent work. Marked a location. Excellent work.
राइट जाना, राइट पे तो बहुत सारे
Help! どこどこ?
बहुत मार रहा है.
Excellent work.
जी इधर आ.
どこどこ?
क्यों भी फेल रहा है इधर.
早まっちゃダメ! Excellent work. I got supplies. I'm out. Need ammo.
Six.
Excellent work.
नेक्स्ट मैच क्यों लग रहा है नेक्स्ट मैच स्टार्ट होने वाला है?
Excellent work. Excellent work.
वारे बेईमान गया।
Slowly. It's 7 alive.
तू कौन सा रैंक डाउन कर रहा है?
Excellent work. Excellent work.
क्या घटिया ग्राफिक्स है भाई, पूरा वाइट वाइट। आगे में बहुत चुभता है वो वाला ग्राफिक्स, बवासीर बना दिया। अच्छा पहुंचने की में लूटते हैं आगे।
के बाहर है वो, इधर चलना है। सामने कार।
ये कहाँ से आया? कहाँ से आ गया? साला तू मानोती है, मत बोल। रेम रैंक गया, ये हुआ। कुछ बोल साल।
क्या?
अबे कहाँ से आ गया? मैं खेल के चला गया।
उसका गाड़ी ठोक देगा तो उधर।
हमारा फ्रीमैन भाई, फ्रीमैन सबको मार देगा, बच जाएंगे।
ऑनलाइन है, मैसेज भी देख लिया।
This is a simulation game set in a virtual world and does not represent real life. Please play in moderation, take frequent breaks, and play responsibly.
Good luck, mates.
ये देख GXN सीनरी Yeah, smoking sale. Shotgun India number 5. तो है 44 फुल में जाएगा, बहुत जाएगा।
क्या पकड़े हो?
Excellent work.
फुल में उतरा नहीं रे कोई। हाँ ये देख, ये देख
उतरा नहीं
44 से डायरेक्ट
होती है।
36 पीपल।
एक बार आ रहा है।
लेफ्ट साइड चल, लेफ्ट साइड, लेफ्ट।
I already know, bro.
आएगा
बारह को घर बैठे जान
मैं साले रिक्वेस्ट में तो रिक्वेस्ट भेज रही था, एक्सेप्ट क्यों नहीं कर रहा था वो?
बड़ी खुदा। 330 हो गया।
లొకేషన్ మార్క్ చేశాను.
हमको खेलेगा तो बिग वाई नहीं खेलेगा।
क्यों नहीं?
तो क्यों नहीं बोला? शायद कान में कुछ घुस गया है मेरा।
Excellent work. Excellent work.
हालत देख सला।
हाँ मर जा भाई मर जा। मैं मैच भी गया।
मार रहा है भाई।
Help! Help!
अलग नहीं मैंने हर पोजीशन भाई पता है।
वाह
कैसे?
वाह पूरा लेजर स्प्रे दिया भाई पूरा लेजर स्प्रे। खेलने का कोई मौका ही नहीं दिया। एक भी स्प्रे मिस नहीं हुआ भाई। गोटेड प्लेयर। Yeah.
Excellent work.
तो भी जापानीज फ्रैंकी।
Excellent work.
मत देख तू एक बार। कार नहीं है इधर।
ये रील को अपलोड करके ऊपर में लिख देना कौबिक जापानीज फ्रैंकी।
Excellent work.
एक बार देख भाई एक कार नहीं है इधर।
Excellent work.
तू तो गया बेटे।
20। मीटर जाना है अगर उधर भी कार नहीं है तो ये बंद करके मैं शाम को आऊंगा, ठीक है?
Excellent work.
इधर भी एक कार नहीं है, से दूर में दिख रहा है।
दोपहर में आया और 2 रेटिंग प्रोटेक्शन वेस्ट करके चला गया।
Excellent work.
हमको होगा महीना
Excellent work.
तो भारवा भी तो खेलेगा, तो मेहनत लगा रहा है।
Excellent work.
2 दिन की तरह
उसका तो नहीं लगेगा, उसका तो पहला 2 मैच
क्या हुआ कर लिया हूँ लेके लगता तो नहीं है इससे कम होगा। अबे घोड़ा बेकार है भाई, वो गाड़ी पे ही
Excellent work.
जोन खत्म होने के बाद तेरा भी खेल खत्म।
Excellent work.
বাঁচাও আমাকে ঘিরে ফেলছে বাঁচাও আমাকে ঘিরে ফেলছে গাড়ি খোঁজো
歩いていけないわ。もうダメだわ。もうダメだわ。もうダメだわ。
फील हो रहा है यूथ में जा रहा हूँ।
頭いい。なるほど。
ठीक है
जोन में घुसूंगा और मार देगा कोई ना मुझे।
arigato.
Awesome.
वीकनेस से अटैक करो दारुण
Excellent work.
ধন্যবাদ ভাই
तो भी इंडोनेशियन क्लच
पास 6 मिला। आता हूँ।
अबे प्रोटेक्शन बच गया, मैं तो हैरान हूँ।
बच गया।
हैशटैग 8 तो मारा।
क्या भी कहे।
लगता है वो हमको आएगा ना, इसलिए एक बच गया। इतने दिन में 13 प्लस किया हूँ भाई।
कितना किया देखो।
ठीक है,
13 ही किया मेरा।
लूट पीट के आए और लूट गए। 1 प्लस किया। अच्छा तो ना खेलते भाई।